Friends and hello student. My name is Ashok Sijala. In this session, we learn the MDI form designing and coding in J2EE project. So let us start. First, I share my laptop screen and fix the position here so you can watch better way my video lecture. And here NetBean 5.5.1 that I double click. So that takes some process. Yes, and now that yes, here you can watch that module. So I already explained that flush screen, and that is a logging form. So next one is a MDI form design. So that is my third video lecture in J2EE project. So if you not watch my previous two video lectures, so I recommendation to you, so you can watch, then you can better understand and you can yourself to prepare your J2EE. That is a NetBean, that our editor front end tools, and back end we can use MS Access is a database. So now first step, we can open our previous project. So file, open project. Yes, so here that is a Honda showroom. That is our project. So inventory management for Honda showroom. That is our goal. And already I take two video lectures. So I previously already told. So here that I just show you. So in the source package, then Honda showroom, and first that our main file is, that is you have to not delete that file. Then first that is a flush screen. So that is a designing. So here you can look all that perfect our icon, that our title and address, and here image, and here platform, content, backend, guide, and developed by that two partner or three to yourself name, to your name. Yes, and then we can complete our logging form. That is how to complete. Yes, that is a logging form design. And third, I already take in that second video lecture. That is a MDI. So here we can start. Yes, first that design we have to take. So let us start. So here that a panel I already take in my previous video lecture. So there is a JFrame form file, and we can set layout null. So in that and also of that J panel. So right click and set panel as a layout as null. By default, that is a we can set. So by default is not null, but we have to set. And now that we have to take, yes, here that is a MDI. You can look here MDI underscore form. So here we can use as JMenubar. So let us start. So you can look here, that is a JMenubar. So here, where is there? So you can see that is a JMenubar. So we can put not directly that is a panel. So we can put in the JFrame form file. So here that is a panel I first take, but I now deleted. So directly that come on, so that is a visible, otherwise that not visible, and go in the other component. So you can look here that other component. If we take like I just show you, so there is a very important point. If we take like here J panel again for testing, so you can understand. And now I can place this JMenubar, so that is not visible, and directly go in other component. You can look here, that is a JMenu, and take in that panel. But now I can delete that panel and also delete this. Yes, we can directly place. Yes, if you take by mistakenly, so you can switch over. So let us take how it switch over. So we can move this switch over. So let us I press directly control and hold that mouse and plus. So you can look now that is appear. So very important. Yes, a very simple way we can switch over. So now what to do? So here that is a JMenubar 2. Yes, that is a, yes, I first that is a 2. Yes, that is we can change also ID, and JMenu, that is a item. So that is our JMenubar. And now what to do? So here we can directly editing. Yes, so we can select and edit. So I first take my screen to here, and menu that I take, and text you can look here, that is a property J menu, and we can change the text. And first is a master. So that is a perfectly. So you can look, and now also we can increase that font, that size. So let us check. So here I take Arial, any font face, that type, and then bold and take some big size. So like 14. So let us take, and then yes, let us check. So that perfectly. So now that is a, we can say that that is apply. So master, yes, and we can apply the font, and you can also change that color. So here that is a white background, yes. So we can take as a default, yes, white first, and then we can change, yes. Now I take as a, now here we cannot take, yes. Here we can directly right click, and that you can see that is a change the variable name and event name. So you can look here, what is a JMenubar 2. So you can also take as like one, because yes, or remaining like JMenu 2, but here we can give one, yes. And here I also take that is a JMenu, JMenubar, and that both are different. So we can already edit that text and change that variable name. So that is, we can say that is JMenu, or we can also change like we can give J or only menu underscore master, that is we have to identify. And you can also give like JMenu underscore master, so that is a variable name. And now what to do, we can select, and also yes, the text we have to already edit. Now again I right click in the JMenu and take the second, yes, and add JMenu. So that is again assigned, and here we can change the text. So here you can look, that is a now turn to transaction. So yes, that is first letter we can capital. So that is a transaction, yes. So perfectly, and yes, now you can look here that appear, and yes, so we have to change that font, but I think that not apply. So bold, yes, that is a perfectly, and 12, 14 size is there. So yes, that is now. And again that I right click, so we can take step by step. So again JMenu, and next is our report. So I give edit the text. It is a report. uh, Report, that is our third menu, J menu. Again I click on J menu bar and then add J menu. So now what to do? So again I change the text. So first we can take all our then utility menu. So yes, that is a utility. Yes, LITY. Yes, now that I think perfectly. And you can also change that variable. Like here we can JMenu underscore master, but here that is 123. So yes, that is a cannot require in coding part, but you have to also change. And in property you can also change, yes. That is a we have to change that ID, but right click or directly here you can edit, that is better. So yes, you can double click, and here like J menu, and we can say that transaction. So TRAN, yes, that is a name. So yes, that not edit directly. So we can right click is better, but let us try again. So yes, TRAN transaction, and so we can set, yes. Now okay, the component must have valid Java variable name. Okay, so blank space is not assigned. Yes, that is a otherwise. So yes, I that click action perform is that taking. So that is a, we cannot require that action perform. So what to do? So again I select and go in event. Yes, how to remove? Yes, by default I just press. So here that is option directly, you cannot in remove in NetBeans. Here you can select and not deleted. So we can select that property window event and then remove. So that is very important part. So any by mistakenly you have to click, and how to remove that event action perform or any event. can go that event here, that is a switch over this and select this any event, and then you can like here and then remove here button, that directly you cannot delete, select and delete in like our other editor. So it is an admin. So now that perfectly. So yes, what here, that is our main and MDI. So that is a designing. And now that again I use yes, so J menu underscore yes, now TRAN transaction. So yes, underscore is I think allow, yes. So yes, JMenu, yes, I again click, and that is a JMenu perfectly. So now that editing, so that is a just click and change, yes, J menu, and now that is a third is our report. So that is a perfectly. So yes, right click is better. So I edit the change the variable name. You can look here. So you can say that J menu and then report. So yes, that perfectly. And now we can change the text. Yes, report is there. Now fourth one. So that is a utility. And just I show you this variable we cannot use in coding part. So if you not change, that is also any problem. So now that utility after, that is we can also take other JMenu, and that we can say that about us. Yes, where is there? So yes, that is we have to take in property window, and here I take as text. So that is a about us. So that is a JMenu. Yes, you can look. And last one, yes, there are two techniques. Yes, I take as last, and that is exit. So you can edit. Yes, I just click here, that not edit, but you can directly here change that like in, yes, now that is edit. So there are second technique. You can change directly text to yes, now that is change. Okay, so that is our first, that perfectly. Now what to do? So we can take as a background image. Yes, so what to do? So directly we cannot place JFrame form file to our any image background, but we can take one label, and that is a we can take as a our MDA full size. So yes, that perfectly. And now yes, that is also perfectly. So we can take some big yes, and now I remove the text. So I take my screen to here and delete this label one. So what to do? So we can take icon. Yes, you have to know icon, and then class path or file path. Yes, again I take my screen to here and select file. So we can go in the like F drive, and H for Honda, that is our Honda underscore J2EE project. Yes, and then Honda showroom, that is our main project folder. SRC source, that package, and that image. Yes, and here you can look so many images there. MDI I can that take from net. You can also use some. So yes, in MDI 13, let us check how it's that image. So you can look. Yes, that is happier. So uh, yes, perfectly. So that is a very perfect size to according to our requirement. Yes, so you can take any image to require to yourself, and you can also prepare in the on means paint or flush or Photoshop that yourself. So that is also perfectly. And now we cannot overwrite. Yes, that is a perfectly to just exactly as plus the JMenubar. So that is yes, now that perfectly. So that perfect our background image. Now that our design is ready, that is a designing netbin and JFrame form file, and that is MDI designing. And now we can start to our coding. So first we can take an exit. So yes, that is a we can take event exit, and right click, and we can take as an event, but which event, not action perform, because that is a you can like here we can yes, we can also take some option. Yes, here that is a remaining designing part. So let us first we can complete this part, and then we can do coding. So first is a JMenu. Yes, now what to do? Not click here JMenubar, but JMenu and right click on that JMenu and add now JMenuItem, that is a child. So here you can look in that under of this master and we can change the text again. So I take my screen to here and item. So what is the item? So you can like a company. Yes, first is a company master. So you can also take as a company master all that. And again that I right click same process. So right click add JMenuItem and that is we can say that again I change that item to our required name. So that is a we can say that after product or we can say that like that is a bike. So company, yes, that is a we can say that item also that item master or here is a bike. So model master we have to provide. So that is a better. And again, yes, I select that is a JMenu, not bar, JMenu and add as JMenuItem. So that is a third one and we can take as a like customer or client, yes, customer master. So last one, yes, I take as 4 and master sub child. So here we can last one and that is a we can say that employee or that is a worker, but employee is proper. So employee, yes, employee, yes, employee that master. So now complete that is not display here. Yes, you can look here that runtime we have to display. And now under the transaction same process. So let us take add JMenuItem and here we can provide again that item to change and that is a purchase. So we can purchase from company to bike. So that is a directly Honda or that company. So purchase we can say that detail. Yes, so purchase detail. Again that same process. So right click add JMenuItem and change that text. So that is not selected. So yes, that is now selected and item we can remove and give the cell. So yes, cells details. SELL also you can write the spelling. And now again same process, add the J under of the transaction J menu item and that is a now we can say that purchase return if company if any missed damage of bike in transportation, so we can return of that model to directly company. So purchase return and next that is a sell return. So it is an inventory management system. So that is a sales and that can return. Yes. So I cannot change that variable means ID. So that is a directly. And last one we can take as a stock. Can also take as a separate JMenu for stock, but I take in the under of the transaction stock. And that now we can come to picture is a report. So what to do? So yes, I take only two. So that is a first that we can say that like master and again that master we can take as a so we can say that master, yes, first here we can take as a J menu item is not we have to I deleted. So yes, select and delete. So that is a deleted directly. Select and press the delete key. So what to do? So here again and the child that we can take JMenu. You can look here JMenuItem and JMenu. So I take a nesting of 3 levels. So let us check how it possibility. So here again that menu we can take change like master again and master we can take master report in the master. So I just show you. So here now in that place we can again I click this report main panel and add one other JMenu. So right click add JMenu, not JMenuItem, and here we can say that transaction. So yes, that is transaction. So that under we can take the all report. Yes, that is my goal. So now I click under and that JMenu item, and so you can look here. There are three levels. So report under master, and master under that report, and we can take like company, company. We can say that report. Yes, or only company, but we can use as a report, company report. So that is the same way process. Okay. So that is you can take all that master, and now I one take and the transaction. So add JMenu item, and that is our first that report, and that we can take like a purchase. So purchase, yes, detail, but directly purchase detail or purchase report, and purchase return. Yes, so you can also word use is a purchase detail report. Yes, that type of, so return or detail, that is distinct. So now that perfectly, and now that is a utility. So again I that is directly we cannot nesting. So directly JMenu item, and first we can take as a, that is a, we can take as a notepad. Yes, that is our first, and now that is a utility again, and we can take next. Yes, and add JMenu, and that is a, we can say that calc or calculator. So okay, so yes, that is a perfectly. Yes, so let us check. So yes, that is a, yes, one remaining. So yes, L is remaining. So yes, that is okay. So perfectly. Now what to do? And last one, that is a chain password. You can also take Internet Explorer, that depend upon your project requirement. So here I take only one. So Notepad, Calc, and that is a last one, change. Yes, that is a chain password, that is a required. So last one, and about us, you can also take a company about us and yourself, means your two partner development, and exit. There is no any required, directly we have to take. Yes, I that is a by mistake, that is a click. So you can look just very important session. Yes, if here by mistake you can take any like action perform. So here I select and delete. How to delete, I again show you. So that is very important. So which menu you have to select. So like I think you can check. Yes, here that is a J menu action 2. So it is a J menu action 2. So yes, that is a here. And what to do? So here we can select event. Yes, I select this tab, and you can look here, that is action. So you can go and remove. So now that is a remove. Yes, very important. So you can look here, that is no any event extra. So all event you can remove, that is same way. Otherwise that you can select, and that is not means delete, I mean select delete directly. So that is a way you can remove that. If you not under, means netbin, you have to not appropriate editor use. So that very difficulty, because that not directly deleted, that is option. So that is very important part. And now what to do? So yes, now our perfect design is no any change, but let us check. We can run first, and then after we can our coding part, start to our coding part. So I save, control S, yes, and then compile. So you can look here any error that coming, no any error. So I directly run as a flush screen for starting, and then we can step by step. So after flush screen, yes, you can look, that is a first my video lecture flush screen, and then you can look, that is a logging form is appear. So here let us check. I think Ram, and that is not visible, Sitaram, I think. So yes, logging is successfully. So yes, our MDI form is open perfectly. You can look here. So I take my screen to here, and that is a perfectly. You can look here like our NetBeans. That is a, and net use here. You can look, that is display here directly. In design time that not display. So but you can look here. That is a perfectly our design. So here there are three levels: report, master, and company report. So all I included after one, but here we cannot consume our time in this session. So yes, about an exit. So now we can take first coding. Yes, that is an exit. And here our MDI design is perfectly, so means that middle of the screen. So how it's appear? So let us take, I first you can see that is a one line set bounds. I my previous video lecture, that is a set all form, that is a set bounds, and we can take that type of directly. And you can also use, you can look here my flush screen, and that is a set bounds. This coordination I can x, y, and width and height. There are four parameter in set bound. So I use in all three forms, that is same set bounds, the x, y, and width and height of that form. So now that complete, and what to do? So here first we can take is MDI, yes, and that design, and here exit. So right, yes, I right click an event, but not action performed, because that is a J menu. J menu item you can take as action, but here we can take as a mouse, yes, mouse click event. Yes, that is a very important. So I click now, yes, that is selected, and yes, here you can directly not select this comment line and delete, otherwise that cursor is not go down. So here I now press and delete that. That is a way, is a perfect. And now what is the exit coding? So yes, here we can take as a, yes, that is a item, that is a menu, but we can change. Yes, so again I first select and go into event, and mouse event I remove. We can change because that we have to use in coding part. So I remove first, yes, and yes, now that is a remove. So you can look that in code there is, yes, why not remove? So J menu, yes, that is a J menu. Yes, I think let us check and go. Yes, that is a mouse click. So why that is not remove? Yes, okay, press. So now I think remove. So you can look now there is no any error. Yes, now all are perfect. So what, why I can remove again? So we can change that last one exit, and that variable name. Yes, so here we can say that J menu underscore exit, so we can recognize. Yes, I think perfectly. And now we can take that event. So again I right click and go event and mouse click. Yes, here my screen is in between, so I take plus and mouse. Yes, now you can look perfectly. So yes, I think and delete this. And what is a coding of exit? So now you can look J menu exit mouse click, so that we can recognize. So at any part of coding part you can use. So first you can change that variable name to your require, so you can identify easily which event or which control you have to perform that event. Okay, now what to do? So here first we can take as a try catch block, otherwise that is an exception. Yes, so try catch in, that is a advanced Java programming, J2EE. So it is a almost all method is a throw some exception. So yes, at first we can take some student blank this catch block, but that is at some time risk, because you cannot watch your error message. So print track trace, that is a method of exception, that print your stack algorithm push and pop. So last error come to output window and watch which error is coming. So try catch, yes, detect to error. And now we can take one integer variable, but yes, first we can take one control. Yes, that is a how to print the message. So that is a in logging form we can use as a J option panel. So yes, where is, so yes, here take I anywhere. So I take here. So in your mind question, why we, yes, that is a visible in runtime. No, we can take as a first I change that variable name. So yes, right click, and that is a change variable name, and J option. So I MSG, I give the message MSG short. And now what to do? So in constructor, yes, first I take coding. So here in constructor MSG, yes, and that set visible, yes, and false. So by default is true. So whenever we can run, so J option menu is not displayed in our MDA form. So that is only print our message. So yes, that is a design code. Yes, now that come into directly, and now I take as M for message and equal sign. Yes, and now what to do? So here we can take like MSG. Yes, and show in logging form we can use show message box, but here we can use show confirm dialog box. So that is a overloaded. You can look, there are 4 different version. So that is a overloaded. So we can take 4 1. Yes, and first that is our message means the parent, that is parent component. So that is not any other component, so we can provide as a null. And second, that is a message object, so we can give some message. And yes, that is, do you want to exit from MDI form? Yes, form. So yes, and next is title, so that is a exit. And last one is a we can say that our type of message. So here MSG, yes, that is our J option panel, that ID MSG. And then here we can select yes no. Yes, here okay or cancel is there. Yes, okay cancel, or only okay, okay cancel, that option is there. And we can also choose yes yes and no. So that is a yes no cancel, yes no, or yes no only. So yes no option we have to provide. And that is a return data type. Yes, semicolon is aspected. So that is return data type of J confirm dialog box. It is a integer, so we can take as a handler M. So that you can look here when that I click. So yes, let us check that syntax. So just that varies cursor. So yes, now coming and show. Yes, so you can look here, that is return data type is an integer, so we can take handler as an integer. Now what to do? So we can take as if condition. And yes, that is a if m equal to 0. So that is a, we can say that our directly this dot dispose. So that is a exit coding is complete. So if you can press yes, so that form is closed MDA. So that is a coding of that is a exit button. So I can save. Yes, we can save. Control S. I press and compile and directly run. I cannot flush screen and login directly. Shift F6. Now Shift F6. So yes, that is our MDI. Yes, I take my screen to here or and above, and let us exit. So yes, do you want to, yes, that spelling we can correct from M from MDI. Yes, from MDI form. Yes, I press yes, so exit, otherwise not exit. So yes, here that is a spelling correction. So want, WANT. Yes, do you want to exit from MDI form? Yes, that is our message. So that perfectly. Now what is a coding is remaining in this session. So yes, that is not appear. You can look, and we can take yes any one form open. When I click, that is like I first only one selection, like we can open like our company master. So yes, I directly take from employee master. So you can look anyone. So we can first change that variable, so otherwise we cannot recognize. So yes, I right click and change that variable name, and I think fourth one is employee. So we can say that JMenu and employee. Yes, so we can recognize. So JMenuItem. Yes, that is an item that I give JMenuItem of employee. Yes, okay. And what to do? So we can take one new JFrame form. So yes, let us take how it's take. First we can take new JFrame form file. So when we open the that is an employee. So first I right click of that Honda showroom package folder. Yes, and new, and you can look here, that is a JFrame form file. And here we can say that employee, that is a master. So employee master, that type of give the name of JFrame form file, so we can easily recognize. And here that is a source package, we can write other test package go your JFrame form file. So finish, yes. Now that is coming. So what is a yes same process we can take in next my upcoming video lecture. This is employee master. So we can take one master and set layout I directly to null, and then I first one take one panel, yes. So main panel. So yes, that is a some design I take in this session. So directly next session we complete this form designing, and then after coding of JDBC connectivity, insert, update, delete, or search, or on displaying the J table all the record. So yes, same process, right click in the J panel and set layout null. And then yes, panel is not visible. So what to do? So yes, here that is a border and line border, and that thickness provide like T, that is a main panel, and color we have to change. Yes. So I take any one, you can take yourself, your choice. Yes, and I copy in like this panel of header panel, so we can recognize. So copy and paste to like employee master. So here, yes, and yes, so we can change that main panel size and form. Yes, that is a JFrame form. So I select yes, and now perfectly. So yes, that perfectly place. Yes, and what to do? So here that is a not logging form, but now we can change that the employee master. Master, yes. And heading is all are same, so we can perfect our all designing step by step. Yes, now, and also I set like set bounds method. So I copy in the logging form. Yes, that is a where. So you can look here. So all code that date also that complete require. So I copy all that part and paste to our employee master form in coding, and that is a after init component. So yes, that perfectly. So all that is a also coding part for employee. Yes, yes, here that is a simple data. Yes, that package is required. So what to do? So yes, I right click. Yes, let us check, but that not appear. So yes, I directly import. So import Java dot I think language. Yes, and that is a simple date format. So that not appear. Yes, now that is simple. Yes, that is where yes S is capital in Java. That is a so why yes now simple. Okay, so that is a which package? Yes, simple date. Let us check in logging form. So yes, that is a coding, and we can say that in above. So yes, simple, that is text package. Yes, simple, that is a not language but text package. So again, I go in employee, and here not is a language text package. Yes, and then simple. Yes, now that come into picture. So all error is gone. So that is a very important part of coding. Yes. So yes, control S, that is a save. Now what to do? Yes, here yes, message. Yes, that is we cannot take place. In next, I just comment line. So that is a visible. Yes, I also delete. So we can select and delete, because J option panel we have to take in next upcoming my video lecture. So yes, that is how to open. So now in MDI form, I select that is a first our master. So yes, that is a here, and yes, some part, and I take some food, so you can look. And first that is a uh, yes employee. So right click and take as action perform. Now that is a JMenuItem. Previously we can take as a mouse click, but now I can take action. That is means action perform event. And yes, I deleted and just directly write yes under. Otherwise, that not after we can take any place to write code. So nameless object, yes, and employee, yes, employee form. So you can look here and directly that is we can constructor and set that is a visible, yes, and I pass as a true. So that is a opening of that we can click. So that is also part yes, that is simple part of your coding. So now yes, what is remaining, yes, I also take utility. So we can how utility package, yes, first we can check, yes, I compile and run directly this JFrame means that MDI. So compile, yes, that is a compile, there is no any error, and let us shift F6. So that is a running master, yes, and employee master. So you can look, that is happy display. So that is all coding, all means all form master transaction report, same technique you can apply to your project. Now I can also complete my session very shortly, but we can take utility packages and take notepad and calc, that is a in MDI coding. So what to do, so here again I select that is a, we can say that the third one, yes, and that third one we can t main item. So first I change that variable name because that require to coding. So here we can first use as a notepad. So j menu item underscore notepad, yes, that type of full. You can also give like a short j menu, or that is j menu item. So I give j menu item or notepad. Okay, so and then third one, so that is a, we can give the, yes, first I use change the variable name. So that is a j menu item underscore uh, calc. So cal, yes, cal, or yes, that exe name, I think that is a calc, yes, calc. So that type of, yes, okay. And third one is a change password. So but that I not take in this session, means that is a require one separate session. So I give change that name. So j menu item underscore, that is a change password. So c pass, yes, I give the short because very long. So now what to do, so here again I right click in that that is a j menu and event, and that is also we can take j menu action perform, yes, that is a, and now what to do, so only one line coding, yes. Now I can also complete how utility package means utility to your, so process is a class, yes, process, and we can take as a reference p. So process class reference p and runtime. So yes, that is a class. So you can look, that is a runtime java.language, that is, and that return that is a public that public class runtime, and that is a runtime, and that is a process which get method, yes, get runtime, that is a method of a runtime class. So how we can use, yes, you can look here, that is a return is a that is a process class. So we can take as a handler here public static get run, yes, and that return data type is a process class. So we can take handler, and now what to do, so that is a nesting execute. So you can look here, that is a overloaded, and we can use execute exec execute, and that we can provide notepad exe file that directly here. So execute method return data type is a process class, yes. Here that is again unreported exception. So what to do, yes, that is a providing the try catch block, that is a solution. So first I take as try catch block, yes, directly type automatically in library. So I, now first step, first we can take as a print trace, that must be, so yes, semicolon, and now this line I take cut and paste to here, and now you can observe only one line coding, and here that I, yes, type again. So you can observe it is a execute, and that is a return, that is a process class. You can look here, that is a process class. So we can take as a handler as a process. And now we can type our exe name. So we can say that notepad, and that is a notepad. Yes, that is a exe file name. So notepad, yes, dot ex, I think exe, yes, that is a, let us check, I think perfectly. And I save. And now we can also calci, yes, I complete that also. So right click again, only one line coding. So we can check, take as action perform in the notepad. Yes, action perform, yes. So like, yes, now that opening, and I select and delete and copy all that part. We can change only. So copy and paste, try catch and all that, process class handler, and that we can runtime is class, and get runtime, and then execute. And we can change our exe name. So only that require the calc. So that is, I think, calc, yes, that is it. So let us check that run. So I control S. First I compile MDI form, and then I run. So shift F6 directly MDA form. So let us check. I first run the employee master. Yes, that completely. Now after next upcoming my video lecture, I design, and then we can take coding. Yes, employee master. And next again I run. So we can just shift F6. So you can look, that is a utility and notepad. Yes, notepad is open. So that is a perfectly that exe name. Again, we can go in calc. So yes, that is appear. Yes, perfectly. So that is a utility. And next, I also take as change password, but that is a require separate session. So next upcoming my video lecture, I cover the employee that designing, and then after coding, and then we can take one form of the transaction, and then report, and then change password. So that is a step by step. And now exit. So do you want to exit? Yes, so we can exit. So I hope you can understand and enjoy. So yes, I just summarize. So first we can take a JMenu bar. Yes, here first you can look. It is a JMenu bar, and not directly placed to JFrame form file, not any JPanel. And then one label, and we can place as background image. So that I just summarize all that things. So that is our designing. And then we can right click and take as a J menu, and sub is a J menu. That is a first we can take all J menu, and then J menu item. So right click, and also you can change. And here you can also change that text directly in property window. And if you change that variable name, also you can right click and double click to also change, but that is a variable name, not text. Text you can use in the directly from. And if you like right click and that is edit text. Yes, that is, you can also right click edit text and change variable name. So both option is here, but that is a better, you can edit directly from property window. And what to coding? So after all that menu is complete, we can start our coding. And we coding first, that is a set bounds method I take from logging form. And message J option panel, means J option, that is a J option box. So here that is a control. So print our J option pan, not panel. So pan, we can print our message. So we can set visible false. So that is not display in runtime. And then what to coding? So first we can take exit button coding. So yes, let us check. I revise so all that thing. So yes, MSG, that is a J option pan, show confirm dialog box, that return data type integer. So there are four parameters. First, that parent null component, do you want to exit? That is our message. Exit, that is our title, and yes, no, that is option button. And if m equal to 0, so dispose, otherwise not exit means dispose. So if that condition, and that try catch block you have to write. And then we can employ, yes, that is a in MDI, that is a second step. So MDI we can take that directly from employee master, and that we can exit means not exit, but set visible true. So that is a nameless object constructor and set visible true. So when we can click that fourth in MDI form in employee master, so employee master is open. So that is a directly in right click and take as a action, but exit we have to take as a mouse click. That is a very important. So here we can take as a mouse click event because that is a J menu and employee, that is a here J menu item, that is a different. So employee master we can take J menu item action perform event, and exit is a J menu, so we can take as a that is a mouse click event. Yes, so you can look here, so that is open, and here that is a action perform, and here is a mouse click, so both coding. And then we can utility package, yes, that is the same process. We can right click and action perform, and that is a we can one I can just show you, so that we can just that process runtime, that is class, and get runtime and execute and that is double quote, you can type your exe. Same process for notepad and calc. So yes, that is a I think so up, yes, that is a calc. So yes, here there is calc, so also that is a action perform. So yes, now I can run last time. So shift F6. So observation. So yes, that is first I take employee master, that is open. So I close, and then yes, that is a all. After that I take in my next, that MDI is remaining, but here that directly close. You can look like notepad and yes, and then calc. Yes, that is take some time, just now appear, and exit. So yes, exit. So you can look here four parameter, that is our symbol icon, that our message, that is title, exit, yes, no, two option, okay or cancel you can also, and yes, no, cancel you can take, but here sufficient for yes or no. So that is a perfectly. Yes. Any question regarding this MDI form designing and coding in J2EE, you can write in comment section. I give the definitely to answer you. And subscribe my channel Ashok C. Jalekani. Press the bell icon to never miss any update. And thanks for your watching, supporting, and sharing my video lecture. And Hare Krishna.